Hello everybody, Talk here. It has been since April, because I haven't had a reason to make a video other than like 2 deck lists I didn't really care enough to talk about. Anywho, a whole lot of shit has happened, and I want to know who the hell wished on that monkey's paw. I swear I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Anyway, I'm going to go over the ban list. I'll talk about the other shit later, but I'm going to talk about the ban list right now. This ban list goes into effect right now, today, immediately, because Konami has no chill. And I've glanced at it vaguely. I'm just going to go, over it as I see it. We're going to work our top down and just go from there. I don't expect this to be long. This is mostly going to be me rolling my eyes and wondering what the fuck. So, alright, here we go. Limit 1s is Submarine Roid. That is... Yeah, that's Skull Knight. MST... And that's it. These are the 3 new ones. And no fucking chill from Konami. We've immediately went from MST at Unlimited to 1, which is insane, to be perfectly frank. That is an extreme fucking swing. I guess we're just going with whatever the historic ban list was. Submarine Roid to 1. I saw this initially. I thought it was weird, and then I realized if you're hitting Roid, this is one of the few Roids they run at 3. Don't know what the other ones are offhand. There's been a couple of Roid lists I've looked at, but sub is the one you run at 3, so I get it. It seems maybe a little excessive, but whatever. I get why Skull Knight is there. He's your bridge up to bigger guys. He's kind of a win con on himself, so I understand that. That makes sense. So, I understand these hits. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I understand them, to be fair. Now we go to the 2s, and there's the Red Eyes hit. We're just putting Baby to 2. I guess it conflicts with Rhoda. I'm just glancing here. I don't see Blast anywhere, nor the other one. So I'm like, I guess Baby to 2 is kind of a hit. It's not really a lot of a fucking hit, to be perfectly frank with you. Though it is conflicting with Rhoda, so it is less searchable now. But, it's not, this is an easy choice. I don't think it's that mind-blowing, but I guess you are losing 2 cards, or 3 cards, because you've lost a Baby, and then you're losing your 2 Rhodas. It's probably enough, maybe? Another Roid hit with Vortex Trooper. Okay. And then I see we got goddamn Supply Squad over here getting hit too. It's okay guys, ease the fuck up. I don't think you need to slap Roid quite that hard, but okay, I guess. I guess Roid can lose fucking 4 cards. That's a lot of cards to lose. Jesus. Cup of Ace, because we're just hitting the stupid Destructive Fate sack deck, because that's what it is. It's very sacky. If you get to do it, you win. If you don't get to do it, you die. Time Stream's at 2. I guess that makes sense. That's kind of a heavy hit to Fossils, honestly. That goes down to 2. I don't think they were running Foolish. I've seen multiple lists, so I don't think there's too much. Not actually a lot in the semi-limits, really. There's a double hit to Roid, a tap to Red Eyes. I guess that's enough of a hit, to be frank. And then Time Stream to 2. I guess, that's a pretty heavy hit to Fossils, if I'm just being frank here. That's a lot of hits. Alright. I don't think anything came off of either of these. I think both of these are still completely full of shit. Which, that's a thing. Alright, now we go to limit 3s. And, first things first, Sidra is free, as is Breaker. Thank you! Holy shit, thank you. Those 2 did not need to fucking be on there. Breaker could have came off a while ago, but, I'm still annoyed this is here, because this is just not very good. Okay? Honestly, most of us were just swap MST and Cosmic, but, I guess if we're doing this, they kind of have to keep Cosmic there. That's an interesting one, though. I guess they're just gonna lose... I mean, they're losing a bunch of other shit, because, a couple of them were doing some other interesting things. They are losing Book, they are losing Canadian. You're... this is just an absurd. We've just lost, every fucking bit of removal now that I'm looking at it, okay? Mole, I kind of understand, but honestly, I've never heard anyone complain about Mole. Nobody complained about Mole. These are all old ones. No shit, that was gonna fucking happen. Saku's on here, Widespread's on here, which, by the way, fuck you. Just fuck you, Konami. Good lord, this has now turned into the for every other deck, the either Book, Widespread, or Saku thing. Because, like, you're not picking Canada. Because Book is generally better than Canadian in almost every single instance. So if we're doing that, like, just no. Like, good God. So this is now the Book, Saku, or Widespread slot, unless you need Warrior Lady for something. Like, that's it. That's what this has turned into. You could ignore every other card on here. Maybe Wall if you want to get a little fancy. And then Survival's End. Really? Really? Are you legitimately going to tell me, Konami, that Primeval Slime, it's one of the names I had for it, that the Slime Dino deck was so good you have to hit Survival's End? I'm kind of annoyed at the limit 3, to be honest. This has literally turned into, if it's a good card, we're putting it on here. Because, like, Saku and Widespread, I don't actually think anyone was that irritated about it. If we're hitting everything else on this, like, because this asshole's gone now. So it's like, or is much worse. So it's like, if we're putting, like, Saku and Widespread, it's like, oh, so they don't, you can't run both of them. And it's like, nobody was running both of them. You didn't run 6 of them. You didn't do that. You generally picked one or the other, and that's what you ran. I preferred Widespread because it didn't target, and that comes up. But, like, Saku was perfectly justifiable. It's just, like, can you stop getting rid of all of our fucking monster removal, please? Like, please, for the love of God, can you stop doing that? I mean, Sidra and Breaker are free, thank you, but, like, good lord, could we not do that? Could we not hit every possible staple card, and then we just keep going down the list of shittier things? Because you know what's going to happen? We're all just going back on fucking Widespread. Or not Widespread, Windstorm. We're all going back either on Windstorm or Wabaku. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to go right back to them. Because you removed the actual removal. Like, now you can't get rid of shit. Unless you can run it over. Which is just weird. Like, I get the Fossil hit. I kind of get the Roid hit. That might be a little harsh honestly. Like, that's a lot of cards that you hit with Roids. I don't know if that kills the deck, but that might honestly just kill Roids. Like, Roids might just be dead. That might be too much shit hit. So, they might just be deceased as a deck, which sucks, because it was kind of cool to see Roids actually being good. And I don't think they were oppressive. Again, I've never heard anyone complain about Roids. Fossils got complained about because they're annoying and just kind of boring to play against. Because it's like, oh, I made Skullgios, you're dead now. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm not going to lie. Iron Grit's annoying because it's just a very boring match. Like, if you ever resolve fucking Jinzo and they don't have Book, you just win. Can't do anything about it. It's very weird. Like, I don't hate it. It's just, I understand why people got kind of annoyed about it. Like, the hits from here up, I'm fine with. This chunk over here just kind of fucking irritates me. It's just like, put one of these on, not both. Because good lord, losing both of them just murders your ability to respond to shit. Like, Wall was basically our mirror force, so it was really impactful. I understood that. But now, all of our means of fucking controlling the board are just, like, gone. Just fucking dead. Like, good God, can we not do that, please? Like, this is just excessive. These two particularly just annoy me. Like, it's just excessive. It's like, oh, you could have 6 copies of it. Like, you could, but now you don't have Book and you're really trap reliant. Like, cool. Like, okay. Guess we're just going to keep waking around 2, which keeps all the back row safe. It's like, you don't want to shoot into it. Again, most of it's all fucking battle phase shit anyway, so it's not like it matters, but, like, good lord. I still find fucking Mole kind of weird. Like, Mole just feels weird to me. I don't know. I guess I only really saw him in Soons, and I think a Fossil deck played him every now and then, but it's like, really? Okay, whatever. I don't know what the fuck this list is gonna do. I wasn't paying hyper attention to whatever was happening, because I just wasn't interested in any of the top decks. Like, Fossils was like, okay, but I was just very boring. I was probably going to go play Roids a bit more, but I didn't really get it on that either. I was just kind of messing around doing other stuff. I was very busy doing other things. So I was just playing mostly my old decks. Like, I was just playing Evil Heroes and whatnot. But, like, this is just a shitload of hits. Like, good God. But yeah, that's about it. What do you guys think? The limit 3s irritate me, if that's not obvious enough. Do they irritate you? How bad are these hits, actually? Like, I don't know how crippling a bunch of these are. I feel that this going to 2 is fairly crippling for the Destructive Fate deck. Like, that one's going to screw up a whole bunch of shit. But anyway, I'll let you guys have at it. I will talk to you all later. Peace out, everybody.